Hello friends and welcome to another Love to Inspired Handmade, and today is March 21st of 2025. I'm checking my date, making sure I've got it right. Today I want to show you how to create this fun little crisscross note card fun fold. It is so fun but super simple because hello, gotta love simple, right? And I am just going to turn the camera down to get started and show you this fun fold and this new paper that's on our online exclusive, and it's called On the Go. So if you have someone that likes to travel and is always on the go, or maybe it's just you that likes to travel, you're going to love the designer series paper. And you're just going to want to get your hands on it and start creating. So let me turn the camera down real fast. I'm also attempting, I don't know, there it goes. I was kind of afraid there. I was like, it ain't going in real clear. Um, I'm flipping my camera a different way because somebody, a friend that has watched some of my videos is like, hey man, I love your cards, but everything's backwards. So let me see if this fixes the trick for you guys, so that way when you're looking at it, you are able to be on top of it just like I am, and you see things the right way. So let me know what you think on that. Drop a note in the comments, and um, be sure to, share that with me. And tell me where you're from, and I love getting feedback so that way I can just keep doing things that are going to be inspiring to you, and you want to continue to come back. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you never miss a video. I was away last week and I so missed being here with you guys, but I have to say, I had a great time in Raleigh at our Stampin' Up convention. So let me go ahead and move some of this around so that you'll be able to see it, because I'm going to do some of the cutting and prepping in front of you, just so then that way you totally get how things are cut, in case you start getting a little confused on how things are supposed to be going together. But let me grab this paper real fast and show you. So again, this is On the Go, and you can find this in my online store. Under the online exclusives, you'll find a whole bunch of paper, different fun stamps. This one right here has all the different cute little tags on there. But then you have the back side of it that has the cute little I don't remember exactly what that's called. It's like almost like the little pin drop when this is where you're at kind of location. And then you have this one with all the keys on it. And then you flip it over and it has the pretty shy shamrock colors. And then on this one, I love this because you can cut this one down just so that you can use these. They're like postcard size, but if you're doing scrapbooking, this is actually a great, going the wrong way here. This is great for that. You can, jot down little notes if you're putting together a scrapbook page. It makes a great thing for that as well. And then on the back side of it, you have a beautiful solid print. And I think this is in the Strawberry Slush, which is a fun new color that's coming out really soon. And then here's big tags. So you can actually cut these down, and so many things that you can do with these with a fun fold, or just leave this print just how you like it, or how you see it, and create something that way. And on this one, it's almost like looks like a map, really, of some sort. So super cute. I don't have a really big piece. I think I've already used it. This is another one that wasn't in that stack I just showed you, because that's how I created this one right here. But it was just with all the little luggages and passports and umbrellas. It's so fun, so fun. So that's what's inside this one. And I believe that you might actually can find a matching stamp set that goes with this as well. I'm using, this is also online exclusive, Tags of Thanks. And so I'm going to be creating with this stamp set as well. I have blue or azure afternoon cardstock, and then I have already pre-cut some of my measurements here, but you won't need a whole lot to create this card. So get your paper trimmer out and let's get started. So this will use one full sheet of an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. I went ahead and cut it down into two pieces at 4 1/4 because they're already measured at 11, and then you will score both of them at 5 1/2. So you'll need two this size. Now the part that comes in tricky-ish is this part. I'm going to go ahead and close this up so I can slide it over for you just a tad. Now this is the part that kind of gets tricky, is because this is going to be your little fold. So you're going to, on one side, start from the corner top all the way down to this score line. So put it in your paper trimmer from the corner down to the score line to create one of your flaps, okay? So once you fold that one, that's going to be one side of your flap. Now you're going to want to do that one a second time on the other side. So this one's going to go this way, and I'm going to need that. So I'm going to have to cut from the bottom here up to this one. Now that part you just kind of have to play with because you want both of your slants to go the right way. And so this is what it would look like first. So you put that one in there, and it's creating your pocket is what we're doing. So that's how we'll have that. All right. So next you would want to take, I'm going to use my multi-purpose glue, and I'm going to add adhesive real lightly just on the inside of the one because I want to attach this together. And now this kind of gives a thick piece here with your cardstock, but it works out perfectly. So just butt it up to that score line there and then go all the way over. So now you have one full piece that looks something like, sorry, I'm losing my camera here. It's something like this. So when you fold it in, this is what it would look like. Okay? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to have these. I cut out 3 of them, and they're all 3 at the same size. You've got 5 1/4 by 4, and so it's, you know, one on one side, one on the other. Now one of these I'm going to use to lay on the inside flap here, just like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me add just a little bit of my glue here, and I'm going to go ahead and lay him down in the center like so. Alrighty. That's all you'll do with that one. Now I'm going to move this out of the way for just a second because I'm going to now take these and we're going to cut them. Now this is another plate time, a tricky, I guess you would say. So make sure that you've got your piece of designer paper that you want, and if it has a pattern, you're going to want to make sure that you have it where you know it's going to be upright. But you're going to do the same thing. So this one's going for this flap, and I'm going to take and I'm going to cut from the bottom corner all the way up to the top corner here, okay? So let me put it in the paper trimmer. And then this piece right here that I just trimmed off should fit perfectly right onto your pattern here that you just cut. Now, you do have this one that you just cut off. However, it won't fit here using this same side. Now, you can flip it over if you want to do it that way, and you could have 2 different tones. So that just depends on what look you're going for. I'm actually wanting to keep the same pattern, so that's where this second piece comes in at, because I'm going to have to trim him to fit that side. But I'm going to go ahead and let's add him to the top of this. So let me get my glue. Da, da, da. Okay. And I'm going to add him down just so. All right, perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold this flap over, and I want to make sure that I have this upright so I know which corner that I'm cutting from. So I'm going to cut from the bottom here up to this one. So let's stick it in here and see if I do it right. Surely I will. Okay, and then, yes, it did fit on here just how I'm wanting it to go. So I'm going to go ahead and move the paper trimmer out of the way because I am done with the paper trimmer for now. Now I'm going to take my glue and go ahead and add this other piece over, just like so. Happy spring, guys, by the way. I am so excited. We have finally made our first day of spring. We are working on getting our pool back in order because it was super gnarly. I'll just say that. He didn't it was looking very bad. I forgot to let me grab a piece of some ribbon real fast to finish this up. Okay. So, now that we've done this, you're going to take your glue and you're going to lightly add some glue just across the bottom side here, or your adhesive, whatever kind of adhesive you're doing. You don't want to do all of the sides, just right here at the bottom, because this is going to hold your flap together. So just do a thin string through here on both sides like that, and then fold the one side down, give it a good little firm press, and then I'm going to fold this side down, make sure it lines up okay. So now we have created this cute little pocket. Isn't that adorable? I love it. So we've got our cute little pocket here. The next step I'm going to take, now normally I went ahead and cut out a piece of white cardstock. So this is going to just slide in here because that's my little note card right there. But this time I thought, instead of keeping it just solid white and stamping and stuff on it, remember in the designer paper it had those little postcard looking pieces. So I went ahead and I cut this one down because it has cute little lines and stuff on it, but I still have plenty of writing space here. So I'm going to use this as my little flap that I pull out. So let me go ahead and attach it to this little white piece that I have here. Dun, da, da. Okay. And then it should just fit right on. I cut it down to fit perfectly at 5 3 3/4. Just lightly give it a press. And you can still stamp a little something right up here, you know, and then have plenty of room to do your writing. And I have it set where it slides right into the little pocket, just the way I want it, I thought. Oh, we gotta love being on camera, right? My finger just stuck to it. Okay, so we have that. Now let's finish decorating the top. Take you some ribbon of your choice. Here I ended up using the Shy Shamrock because that was the color of cardstock that I pulled from. But I'm going to just use some of the basic white, that's kind of a ruffled ribbon. And I'm going to come over here and go and tie me off just a little bit before I attach the final topping sentiment. So let me see if I can do my bows. You know how some days them suckers, you can wrap them and they are just perfect in all the ways, and then other days it takes you like 10 tries. Yeah, it's just kind of nature of the beast, I think. But it seems like it's going together okay. Yeah, this ribbon is really thick, so you'll be able to move that just before you stick on the top layer here. All right, so I have that going. Now I went and took a little circle here, and I think it's maybe about 2 1/4, and I had cut it out of one of my die packs, and then I have this little banner that I'm going to attach to the back. But I was thinking before I started the video, I was going to attempt something real fast, so you're going to get to watch. I did choose a stamp out of here, and I chose the let's see, You Made My Whole Day out of this stamp set of Tags of Thanks. But instead of just stamping it onto my circle, I thought about, how about I cut it up and then attach it inside here. Now I pulled the blue, I can never remember that, the Azure Afternoon to stamp with. See, isn't that just a beautiful color? It's a beautiful blue, and it definitely takes me to the springtime of all the things here, especially when I'm talking about pool water. I'm going to bring my paper trimmer back over here, and I'm going to take the You Made My, and I'm going to try to just separate the words. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and trim him down just a little bit on both of my sides. We'll see how he fits onto my circle, because this is what I'm going for. I'm going to add this one just like that, and then I'm going to take the whole day and I'm going to cut it down so that way we stack the words into the circle. Now if you got your scissors and you're really good at doing the snippety snip, this works the same, but I figured since I had the paper trimmer out, let's just go ahead and do all the things right here. Okay, so now let's attach it onto the circle and give it a different little look. I'm going to take my mini little dimensions and add it to this one little piece because they fit perfectly on the back here. I've got just the perfect size, and can't make that up. That don't happen perfect every time, that's for sure. Well, let me flip this over, and I'm going to add it right here, and then I'm going to take my whole day. I'm going to get the bigger dimensions for this one because they work too. And I'm going to stick it on here just like so. And then lastly, day. Uh-oh. Maybe need to work that one up a little bit. How about we move it up just a smidgen? Maybe they're not too stuck, so that we can get day on there. Ah. See, we're creating as we go here. Da da da, and then put the day. Day's still just a tad bit too big, guys. Let's see if we can trim him down just a smidgen. There, we're gonna make it work. And then lastly, I'm gonna take this and glue the banner onto the back of this. So let me add a little bit of glue. Almost done with our little project. Let's put it on there centered. And that's how I have it. I'm gonna grab some tear tape and add it all over the back of this one. Put just a tad at the top here, and then we're going to attach it, and that is all you have to do to decorate it. Obviously you can do these in all kinds of varieties, but I had a lot of fun putting something together for this. So just pull this up here, kind of tuck him in, and you can put it however high or low that you would like into the center here, but that is it. And then you got your little pull out so that you can have your little note. And here's this one again. It was so fun. Cute, right? And I did add a little bit of cardstock at the, designer paper at the bottom of this one so that they kind of match together. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's quick little tutorial, and that you come back next week and on March 28th of 2025 at 4 p.m. to see a new fun tutorial that you can create by yourself, or get your friends together and y'all create together. Talk to you soon. Bye.